The screen fades in on a bustling city street. The camera pans up to the sleek, towering headquarters of Thompson Enterprises, a symbol of power and success. Inside, the lobby is cold and sterile, with employees moving like clockwork, their faces devoid of emotion. The elevator doors open, and out steps Jones, a young, ambitious, but visibly nervous man. His slightly ill-fitting suit and worn-out briefcase scream outsider. He takes a deep breath and approaches the reception desk. Receptionist, without looking up. "Name?" Jones, clearing his throat. Jones. "I'm here for my first day." Receptionist, finally glancing at him unimpressed. "Third floor. Mr. Thompson doesn't like to be kept waiting." Jones nods, his smile faltering as he heads to the elevator. The doors close, and the camera lingers on his reflection in the polished metal. He looks small, out of place. Internal monologue. This was it, my dream job, the chance to prove I belonged. But as the elevator climbed higher, I couldn't shake the feeling that I was stepping into a lion's den. The elevator dings, and the doors open to a floor buzzing with tension. Employees exchange hushed whispers, their eyes darting toward a closed office door at the end of the hall. Jones steps out, clutching his briefcase like a shield. Jones is introduced to the team, who are cold and dismissive. The atmosphere is thick with unspoken tension. Team member 1, under their breath. "Another one? How long do you think he'll last?" Team member 2, smirking. "With Thompson? A week, tops." Jones tries to make small talk, but his attempts are met with awkward silence and sideways glances. He sits at his desk, surrounded by the hum of keyboards and the occasional hushed laugh that feels like it's at his expense. Internal monologue. Jones. "This wasn't how it was supposed to go. I thought I'd be welcomed, mentored, encouraged. Instead, I feel like I'm drowning in a sea of indifference." The office suddenly goes silent. All heads turn as Mr. Thompson, a tall, imposing figure with a sharp tongue and an even sharper suit, strides into the room. His presence is suffocating. He stops in front of Jones's desk, looking down at him like a predator sizing up its prey. CEO Thompson, coldly. "So, you're Jones." Jones, standing up, stammering. Yes, sir, it's an honor to..." CEO Thompson, cutting him off. "Let's see if you're as mediocre as your resume suggests." The room is dead silent. Jones' face flushes with embarrassment as the CEO walks away without another word. Internal monologue. Jones. "This wasn't a dream job. This was a nightmare, and I had no idea how to wake up." Jones is handed a stack of files by a senior team member, who barely looks at him. Senior team member. "Thompson wants this analysis by end of day. Don't mess it up." Jones spends hours poring over the files, determined to prove himself. He notices inconsistencies in the data, but hesitates to bring it up, fearing backlash. Internal monologue. Jones. "If I point this out, will they think I'm incompetent? Or worse, arrogant? But if I don't..." He decides to stay silent and submits the analysis. Later, the CEO storms out of his office, slamming the report on Jones's desk. CEO Thompson. "Did you even look at this? There's a glaring error on page 3. Do you think I have time for this amateur hour?" Jones stammers an apology, but the CEO cuts him off. CEO Thompson. "Fix it, and don't waste my time again." Jones works late into the night fixing the report. Exhausted and demoralized, he calls his mom. Jones, on the phone. "I'm fine, Mom. Just tired, but I'll make it work." Mom. "You sound stressed, sweetie. Are you sure you're okay?" Jones, pausing. "I don't know. I thought this was what I wanted, but..." He trails off, unable to admit how much he's struggling. The next day, Jones befriends Sarah, a kind-hearted colleague who notices his struggles. Sarah. "Don't let Thompson get to you. He's like this with everyone." Jones. But why? What's his problem? Sarah, no one knows. But there's a rumor, something about his past. Sarah offers to help Jones with his work, showing him shortcuts and giving him advice. For the first time, Jones feels a flicker of hope. During a high-stakes presentation, Jones makes a small mistake. The CEO humiliates him in front of the entire company. CEO Thompson, this is pathetic, Jones. Do you even belong here? Jones snaps. Jones, you know what, Mr. Thompson? I've had enough. I don't know why you're so determined to make me feel small, but I won't let you break me. The room falls silent. The CEO smirks. CEO Thompson, finally. I was wondering how long it would take for you to stand up for yourself. The CEO calls Jones into his office later that day. Dialogue. CEO Thompson. Jones, I've been where you are. I needed to see if you had the grit to survive in this company. And you do. You stood up to me. That's the kind of strength we need here. Jones is stunned, but begins to understand the CEO's harsh methods. The CEO implements new policies to support employees, and the office culture begins to change. Jones is promoted to senior manager and starts mentoring new hires. Jones, thank you, Mr. Thompson. I won't let you down. CEO Thompson, I know you won't. The truth is, we all have our battles, but it's how we face them that defines us. And sometimes the people who push us the hardest are the ones who believe in us the most. The camera pans out as Jones walks confidently through the office, now a place of collaboration and growth. Share your story in the comments below. And if this video touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories.